Hello and welcome to teaching your child's first course on those who can teach their children. This is about what good teachers do and how they do it. This course module is going to be on classroom management. Don't forget. So this module we're going to break up into 5 segments. Some of the things we're going to cover are what concepts an effective teacher will use in managing her classroom, common behavior problems in the classroom, behavior modifications with learning styles, and multi-age homeschool rooms, as well as when you come across problems in the classroom, how to deal with it. So we'll show you a 3-tiered infraction step. This first segment is going to be what 4 concepts an effective teacher will use in managing her classroom. Why does this help effectiveness in the classroom? What does that mean and why do we need it? Well, effectiveness of teaching depends on classroom management and the ability to keep children on task. Why? Well, it minimizes the frequency of disruptive behavior, as well as you can resolve minor disruptions before they escalate into major ones. So what are 4 effective concepts? We're going to cover those one by one. The first one is with-itness. Now, it may sound like I'm trying to get you ready for some great jazz, but with-itness is a concept that we look at as a teacher who can communicate with her students by her behavior and what her actions are going to be. This is a teacher who knows what's going on. She has the ability to pick up on the first signs before anything actually comes of it. She's also able to ignore minor misbehaviors and just deal with those major infractions. So what are some tips to attaining this with-itness stuff? First, you have to familiarize yourself with your learning styles. You've got to see who your conflicting learners are within your own homeroom, or if you're teaching a co-op class. What conflicting learners you might have with your own style of teaching. For example, if you are an auditory teacher and you have kids who are tactile kinesthetic, these are going to be 2 disruptive ones. So you have to learn how you want to teach and approach them and what behaviors that they're exhibiting that are going to be really acceptable because it's just who they are, and what things are truly needing to be worked on as an infraction. And how do we figure this out? Well, we're going to journal the disruptions that we deal with on the day-to-day. And then we review those journals at the end of the week to see how many of these are going to fit into the major minor categories. This is going to help you identify if you truly have a problem on your hand or if you're just being overly controlling about how the classroom should be run. You got to be honest with yourself because you're trying to improve your craft. No one's going to see this list unless you want them to.